I'm breaking my identity right now, y'all. Holy shit, hold on. Alright, I put a blanket on because it's kind of cold in this bitch. Oh, fuck, okay. Hold on, I have to get my phone. Alright, this is definitely like the most longest awaited video that I've made. Or that I've been like anticipating. But I'm fine. I think I'm finally ready. I am filming this on Thursday at 8:57. If you guys get this video out later, it's because I needed a couple days to film it and process, but I think I'll be okay. Okay, so basically I am talking about what happened with my mom. And yeah, so I feel like some stuff is kind of out there and there's just no backstory to it. Like if you guys follow my other private account, there's some stuff out there, but there's just no backstory to it, so I'm gonna give my story. I just want to say I did win in court. The custody paperwork and shit is in process, so I just wanted to add that in there. But yeah, okay, so I don't know if I want to, like, where I want to start, because I don't want to tell my entire life story, so I think I'm just going to start, like, with the past couple months, like, where it started to get bad. But I do want to add this information. There's a video of my mom slapping my brother, which I'm going to put the video up, which that happened, like, right when my mom and stepdad were divorcing, and after she went through all the abuse with him. So that happened like right by that time. And that's like probably it was right before the summer of last year. So I can't think about my months right now, but so yeah, that happened. Alright, I'm gonna start in like the summer briefly. My mom got a new boyfriend and he's very young of age. Let's just say that he is 23 years old. And my mom is 38, so like there's a big age difference there, which in the beginning when I was so mentally fucked, that was good for me, because I was like, okay, yes, like I can have someone my own age that I live with, that I can relate to, and like whatever, like for me that was good. And like, so me and Anthony, I'm just gonna say his name because I can't keep referring to him as a 23-year-old boyfriend. So me and Anthony, we got really close, and like we would smoke together, like, and like mind you, my mom had no idea about this, but like he had moved in, so like when my mom was working, like we would smoke together, and then he would order food for us, and like we would eat, and it would just be really fun. Like that was my coping at the time, because like my mom had taken me out of cheer, like I needed something to distract myself. I was super depressed, so like that kind of like lit my world up a little bit. It was really dark, but you know, he made it better in the beginning, like whatever, things were really good. But then I started smoking like a lot, like to the point where I bought my own weed, and like me and him didn't really smoke together anymore. Like it was just kind of me smoking on my own time and then him smoking on his time, and then we would still sometimes just order munchies together, but like it started to become like my own addiction basically. But mind you, he started this. I never smoked until he came, okay, mind you. Also, him giving me weed at like over 21 to a minor is illegal, keep that in mind. So I just want to say that. But so he started my addiction, so like it started to get really worse. Like I bought my own stuff, whatever, and then I was doing it in school like a lot. Me and him were in my room together. It was like 11 o'clock at night, and then he was in there because I had texted him. I don't think I can find the text because it's on like my old phone, like 3 phones ago. But basically what had happened was I had texted him like, I'm tweaking, like come to my room right now, and I was like really tweaking out, and I'm gonna add the video. So yes. Anthony, look at my eyes.
No, never again.
Look at my eyes, Anthony.
Never again.
I'm shaking right now. I'm showing my whole body shaking. Anthony, relax. It's okay. It feels so bad.
I know it was bad.
It never was the same. Can you shut the fuck up?
You don't fucking talk to me.
I'm sorry. Anthony, what do I do?
I'm telling you, you have to lay down.
But so yeah, that happens, and you can hear him in the video saying like, never again, like this was such a bad idea. You can hear him say that in the video. And then so that happened, and then after that, like, because he really did not want to get caught by my mom, so he was like, no. After that, I didn't smoke his stuff anymore, so I had to get my own stuff. And then so I ended up getting my own shit and smoking like every day because I was so depressed. And it was getting to the point where like my mom would allow Anthony to bring his teenage friends into the house, like when I was by myself. So think about it this way. I'm my mom, and I leave my 15-year-old daughter with 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds, 20-year-olds, and 23-year-olds that I don't know. Yeah. So that was just not great, because why would you ever do that? Like, that's just irresponsible. You don't leave your 15-year-old daughter with 4 teenage boys that you barely know. Like, that's just not, you don't do that. Yeah, but I didn't really like being around boys, so that, and especially that age group. So it was just very, like, I didn't even feel comfortable in my own house. But then, like, there was a point where I was cooking for them, like, these grown men. I was cooking for them because they did not know how to put a pizza in the oven, like, they didn't know how to make sandwiches, like, and I was just becoming their, like, maid every time they came over. My mom would literally tell me to do this for them, do that, do this, and I'm like, I'm 15 catering to your teenage boys. Okay. So that was just getting out of hand. Like, me and my mom started, like, at this time, we started getting into so many arguments. Like, it was crazy. And my mom had started drinking, but, like, it's weird because she had started drinking as soon as her little teenage boyfriend Anthony came in the picture. So it was just kind of weird because it was like, I'm taking this shit off. And it was just kind of weird because it was like, you're trying to impress this 23-year-old. Like, no. Like, it's just, you're not a teenager. You're an adult woman. And I think Anthony is, like, bringing back her teenage years in her, which is understandable because he's a teenage boy. But you have 3 kids, you're a mother, and you work at a school. So there's no bringing back teenage years just because you have a 23-year-old boyfriend. Like, that's just not, no. So, what had happened after that was, or like, I don't know what time frame I'm in right now, but I'm just like later in, like, when we started to get into so many arguments. Like, this was probably in, like, I think I'm in November right now. We started to get into, like, so many arguments, and it was really bad, like, and it was mostly all about, like, her boyfriend. I told her so many times, like, your boyfriend makes me uncomfortable, this, and that. Like, she does not give a fuck. And then one day, she was getting really mad at me. I think I have a video, which I'm going to insert right after this. I'm going to make this quick, or else I'm not going to have time to put all the videos. But, yeah, there was an incident where she was really mad at me, and that was, like, after her and Anthony drank together and smoked together, while she has 2 kids in the house that are babies, and then me, who needs attention because I had severe depression that she knew about. So let me add the videos, and I'll be back for part 2.
And I will shut your phone off tomorrow. Right? Actually, I'll shut it off right now. If you're recording me, I'm a teacher at RMS. I will fight you right now. I'm telling you that you're going to have nothing to do going forward. Good luck if you even graduate high school at this point. You think that's funny, Janessa? You should be ashamed of yourself. Honestly, you should be ashamed.
Okay, guys, hi. Hold on, let me turn this down. I have part 1 saving. This part is from so long ago, but I'm finally coming on here and, like, finishing this off so I can just get the story time posted and get it over with. But, alright, I think I left off where it was, I think she came back from the club that night. I don't even really remember. But, okay, I think I like this lighting better. So we're not going to talk about how I look right now. I kind of look atrocious, but that's not the point. Okay, so this part's going to be a shorter part. I might not be, actually, because I'm coming all the way up to today. So, okay, so fast forward a little bit. Me and Anthony, like, started to kind of get like this again. So he would give me his pen. We wouldn't really smoke together because I think my mom started getting, like, suspicious because, like, we would go in their room together and then I would start coughing, so it would be like really suspicious. So what he would do is like every time he would take a shower, he would leave his cart in the bathroom. I would go in the bathroom and hit it. I'm gonna add the video. So that's a video of me hitting his cart, and this is the picture of his cart in his room. So just so y'all don't be like, well, you could have stole it, just like what my mom said, or like that could have been anyone else's. No, that was his. So okay, that's the one that I was smoking too. The time that the video in part 1, when he was in my room, I smoked that cart. That was the same cart. So I smoked that, and then yeah, so we did that like a lot, and then eventually like mentally I got really bad. So I actually did end up, I'm trying to remember, hold on. I think I went, this is when my life started to get really bad. This is when I had dyed my hair red. My mom kicked me out because it stained the tub red. So I don't know, she got really mad. So I went to go live with my grandmother, and then my birthday comes around, and I had a pretty good birthday, but like I don't even think my mom didn't text me, Anthony didn't text me, like my mom's Anthony didn't text me. I went over my boyfriend at the time, his house, and then that was kind of like the day that I was like, I'm not being with him anymore because something happened there, but I'm not gonna go into that. So then around Valentine's Day, so my birthday is February 9th, and then Valentine's Day was the 14th of February. So at that time, I was kind of just like, you know what, I don't really want to be in this relationship anymore. So I broke up with him, and then I started dating this other kid, and that was also really bad for my health. Like, I was just kind of going manic at the time, like really manic. And because I was just going through so much. Like, I was going through really bad relationships. Like, I got so addicted to smoking. Like, my mom's boyfriend got me really addicted, like really bad. And like me and my mom's relationship was so horrible, and that is hard on anybody, you know, but like especially on me. Like, that was really hard on me, and like just stuff like that. It was just hard. But where am I? Sorry guys, I'm trying to like okay, so at this time I actually had moved in with Lily. So me and the new kid are still together. We were together for a long time. Not that long, but like we were together for a good amount of time of this period of my life. So I ended up living with Lily for a little bit, and everything was really good. And then I was like, you know what, I kind of want to go back home with my mom. And I think part of that was just because my addiction was still fresh. It was really bad. I was still very addicted, and I knew that when me and Anthony had smoked together and we would get food together and play Fortnite together, it would just be like, that was my good parts of my days at the time. Like, as sad as it sounds, those were the good parts of my life. So I think that was part of why I wanted to go home. I don't think it was more because of my mom. I think it was just because I needed to be with Anthony. But when I moved back, it was just different, because I think my mom got into Anthony's head. Like, it wasn't how I expected it to be when I went back. Like, we actually didn't talk. Like, it was just crazy because, like, it went from smoking together every night, hanging out, watching movies, playing Fortnite, eating munchies, like, every day, multiple times a day, just not talking. And he was living with me, so it was just, like, it was such a weird dynamic. But eventually, like, we were cordial. We weren't best friends, we weren't good, we were just cordial. I almost said his name. Me and the kid I'm still dating at the time, we were getting horrible. We were arguing every day. Like, my mental health was bad, his was bad. Like, I just knew the relationship was coming to an end, but I couldn't, like, bear that either. I'm sorry. Okay. So, yeah, he had ended up breaking. I think we went on a break. I can't remember. We, like, stopped talking so many times. But I think we went on a break for, like, 20 minutes. Got back together, and then we were fine. I think we got in another break, and then we just started to get into so many fucking arguments. Like, so many. And it was just, it was making me go manic. Like, I'm gonna add videos real quick.
Hey, shorty, you so fucked up. You used to say you in love. You got me so fucked.
till I got it. Benjamin's all in my pocket. I traded in my truths for some robbers. You playing Batman, Fetty's gonna rob him. Hey, I got a Glock in my Rari. Hey, 17 shots, no 38. Hey, I got a Glock in my Rari. 17 shots, no 38. Yeah, she's fine. Wonder when she'll be mine. She walk past like praise, rewind to see that as one more time. And I got this soda. Ruby boys, they know us. All fast money, them slow bucks. No one can control us.
My ticket, tell me what you see. Is it money or it's me? I smoke 20, smell old. I got honeys in my V. They like Monty, can you be my baby daddy? I'm like, yeah.
Like, you guys can kind of get the idea. Like, I was going crazy, like, smoking every day, acting crazy. Like, I was really bad. But, so then eventually, I had a suicide attempt, and then I went to the hospital. And then when I came out, I never saw Anthony again. Now that I'm thinking about it, at the Cape, that is when everything went, like, really bad. My mom, so, this I feel like is going to be probably harder to talk about because this was really traumatic for me, but I'm going to try. So, me and Liliana went to the Cape with my mom and my 2 younger brothers. It was just so, oh my god, like, I just can't even talk about this. I don't even think I really want to talk about this. So, it was just, the Cape was just like a nightmare. Like, my mom just went crazy. Like, so after that day, I didn't see my mom again. I just came to my grandmother's house, and then we figured out, like, how we were going to do the custody stuff. And then I had a court meeting for a CRA that my mom had filed on me. And that was, like, for, I forget, like, what it stands for. But that was for, like, kids that are, like, troubled kids, troubled teens. But my mom didn't even show up, so the court case got dropped. And then we had the court case for the custody. And then, so my grandmother got a caregiver affidavit, and now we have custody, or my grandmother has custody. My mother notarized her and signed her paper. I signed mine, my grandmother signed hers. We have our official court date in September, which is a while away, but yeah, so when that day comes, I will update you guys, but yes. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys so much. All of you guys that have been by my side. Not on my side, because who wouldn't be on my side? By my side through all of this. But yes, thank you guys.